Pat promised me a bunch of things to come out here right now, guys.
Did he?
Did he already pay? You want us to wait till he does?
Was it being?
We got a long-standing relationship of
You guys are good. Kris, how weird was it to be out of the rotation in the postseason, and how did you kind of handle that?
Well, I mean, I thought I handled it well. You know, it's frustrating. You want your team to win. You want to advance as far as possible, but also, you know, knowing that you've been an integral part of what the team is doing all year. So I think, you know, it throws you for a loop, but it's tough. It's the NBA. It's got to prepare for anything and you know, move forward.
How much did your injury contribute to maybe getting out of sync towards the end of the season?
You know, it didn't help. I can tell you that much. You know, I don't know. It's one of those things you kind of just sit back and think about. And, you know, it's tough to you know, see, you know, things that you can do to help and not be out there. But it's a game. You got to support, you know, your teammates, and you know, play great in the first round. And you know, I don't know.
Given that how Horford putback must have been killing you to watch it.
Well, anytime you know, you're a guy who's been a great rebounder your whole career, and then you know, you see them kind of beating you on hustle plays and, you know, stuff around the bucket. It's tough, but you know, they played well. They made great adjustments. You know, they share the ball really well. You know, they've been a great example of, you know, a team playing the right way. You know, looking at those guys, and you know, they just ended up getting us.
What did the coaching staff communicate to you about the decision of the postseason?
You know, I'm about to talk to Randy right now, so I don't know yet.
Obviously, the decision for minutes is up to Randy, but do you think if you guys were playing, instead of two teams like Toronto and Atlanta, you got that stretch forward, if you're playing Chicago, a team that has more of like traditional bigs, do you think maybe that changes how the rotation would go?
I mean, you can think about it either way. I think, you know, sometimes, you know, as a coach, maybe, you know, we played so well in the first round, or, you know, first couple of games, and you just get comfortable doing one thing. So, yeah, I don't know.
Do you expect or you want to incorporate a three-point shot in your game next week?
Yeah, man, you see me, I'm out there on fire, right? You see me? You know, I never really worked on, you know, shooting threes and stuff, and I started working on it this year, and I've had a lot of success, you know, just the last, you know, month or so, really working on it every day, and continue to work on it for next year. Add that into my game.
Whether, because you or Randy, I think one of you early in the year said it's not a matter of not being allowed to. It's just if you prove you can make it, he'll let you take it. Was that just a matter of not having?
Well, I never really got up the attempts or really put the focus on it. You know, which maybe, you know, the way this team's been playing, maybe you know, I will. But you know, it's just something to work on. You know, there's only a couple feet difference between where I shoot it really well from right now. So.
The team lost, you know, won and lost on 4 last-second shots over the last 4 games. You ever been a part of anything like that? Or?
Well, it was, man, it was exciting. It was, you know, heartbreaking, all those things. You know, and Paul's shot to tie it for overtime. And I ran out there and I was like, I'm thinking like, man, that was close. You know, it was really close. Like, I hope he got it, but part of me was like, you know, this could go the other way. So, unfortunately, it went down like that. But, you know, it's tough. You know, you just got to prepare for next year and know that, you know, we put ourselves in a position to you know, win that series. We just, you know, we all didn't put it together in that last game, and we had to let it come down to a shot like that.
Did you guys not put yourselves in the best position, knowing the regular season coach was talking about the 5 seed? You guys could have been a 3 seed, maybe even a 2 seed. Do you kind of think about, or you guys talk about, well, if we would have had the effort and the focus maybe more during that stretch around February, that you'd have been a little bit better?
You know, I think you can look at it certain ways, but, you know, Toronto was playing so well this year. They didn't finish the season that great. And we ended up playing them, sweeping them. So, you know, it's anytime you sweep the first round, it's like, you know, you're going to have to play good teams eventually, anyways. You know, really good teams, and Toronto was a good team. So I don't really focus on where we were at and all that. You know, I think that we're capable. You got to beat the best teams eventually, anyways. So, you know, after the first round, you're going to see somebody really good. So that's kind of what it was.
Thanks, guys. You got to be here.
Thanks, Kris.